Introduce Professor Panda.
What's poppin', bro? Choppin'. Thank you for having me on here again. I'm like super excited to be back.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you are back, man, because I seen you've been doing your thing, man. With music and performing, definitely dope. And I also want to have you back here, so I apologize for the crying.
Dude, you don't have to apologize. Like, real talk, it was a phenomenal interview.
Yeah.
I had a great time. On top of it, we just got so sidetracked the whole time. Like, I'm very bad at trailing off, especially when especially when I'm ripped like that.
Yeah, dude. Like, man, dude, that was someone in the beginning where I'm still learning, like, well, I need to chill getting high because I'm getting too high on the podcast and shit, but definitely an experience I really don't regret, but I'm just kind of a little embarrassed, but not too much.
Hey, man, like, we had great conversations, and sometimes great conversations get emotional.
Yeah.
Trust, I get emotional as hell.
Yeah, but before we go any further, Panda Man, can you look into the GoPro for me and plug the platforms you prefer people to check you out on or to contact you or whatever you have going on?
Shoot, if you want to check me out, hit Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, just Professor Panda. I'm everywhere. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, the sauce is endless, my guy. I'm just everywhere, as much as I can be, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, Panda Man. We definitely got a few things to talk about, bro. I really don't know exactly where you want to start off, man. I don't know if you want to start off on the music you've been making or the performances you've been doing recently.
Well, let's just go ahead and start performances off.
Yeah.
So we've been doing those hooligan shows at the Texas Lounge every month still. Last month we didn't have one because Baby Skrilla came. Yo, shout out Dre Skrilla, Baby Skrilla and the family. Hooligan for life.
And that's something we didn't even talk about because that was before. No, that was after the podcast. I mean, I don't know. Definitely correct me, man. I don't know if I'm getting the facts right, but you became hooligan. If I'm okay saying that.
I'd actually been hooligan for about a year at the point when I was first on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I just seen you. I remember afterwards, after the podcast, weeks, months later, you got the tattoo.
Yeah, I got the HLGN on the side. I need to get a rose on the other side.
Rose the letters or rose the actual rose?
Like an actual rose.
Oh, okay, cool.
Something not too much, but like I would do like more face tattoos, but if I do, it's gonna be something really, really tiny that's not gonna fuck up any of the pretty parts of my face. That's why I got these on the. I'm gonna have these on the sides.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to mess up that face, baby boy.
Yee.
Yeah, and so, and you got the Texas Lounge, and then you also recently, correct me if I'm wrong, you also did, or you're with Outkast.
Yeah, I've been fucking with Outkast Click for about over a year, about the same amount of time as I've been hooligan.
Really? Holy shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, I got introduced to Outkast Click. Shout out Freak, Helly, everybody with the click. Yo, love y'all. Thank you for having me on the tour with you. That shit was dope. And we actually got another show tomorrow.
Tomorrow or Madison. The 29th? Because I know the 29th they're touring or they're gonna do a show.
It's the 29th, but I was pretty sure the 29th is tomorrow. I'm retarded. This next week.
Okay. Yeah. No, the reason why I know, man, because shout out Outkast, they did come yesterday.
Awesome. Yeah. Those are my boys. Young cats of Rockford, dude. Like they got the sauce, and they're not even in their prime, man. And I'm excited to see shit like that, especially because like one of my closest, rest his soul, Kiyohiko, started rapping and such around his age and their age, and like I saw that kid do everything he said he was gonna do, and like he was gonna fucking take off, rest his soul.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to do everything. Anytime I meet an artist, especially a younger one, man, I want to do what I can to help them in any way, shape, or form, whether it be introducing the people I know, or recording, or beats, or like however I can help them progress. Because
yeah, and you don't mind me asking, like, how did you come across them? Like, did they like, did you just come across the music first, or did you see them first and start talking to them? Or
so I'm pretty sure what happened was JCP introduced us.
shout out
He knew.
JCP.
JCP in the cut.
I'm
That's
still
my
looking
boy.
for you, bro.
Yeah, I'll get a hold of him before you see what's popping.
Yeah.
He's been working on life shit. So like
Yeah,
I'm proud
yeah.
of him. A lot of progress and growth.
Yeah, I definitely don't want him. I definitely don't want to rush him. If he does come on, I always like to let him know that he's always welcome and I want him on. You know, so. But I know like he has his own thing going on, and it's no rush. My podcast ain't going on.
Shoot, I might have some more people to throw on here soon. Like
Yeah,
I be telling everybody about the podcast, bro.
yeah. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, yeah. But let everybody know, man. It's a process. It's not like hit him up. He's gonna have you on the next day. It's like hit him up. It takes time.
I'm like, I let him know. I'm like, he's local podcast, wants to show some love, have people on. And it ain't Joe Rogan type of views, but that ain't the point. The point is being here when in the beginning. So be like,
Yeah.
part of that.
Yeah, dude. Because yeah, and that's another thing too, brother. You brought up good. Yeah, I definitely don't got Joe Rogan views, but I if you take that out of the equation and you just experience what I have to show you on the podcast, I feel like it outweighs the views. You could go on.
For sure.
I feel like the vibe outweighs the views. You know?
I totally agree because like nobody has any of these interviews.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's good and bad sometimes, you know, because the nervousness depends on the guest. You know, because the first times it's always the nervousness.
Hey, bro, if every pork chop were perfect, we wouldn't have hot dogs. I tell you what. Shout out Steven Universe.
That's a good one.
That's one of my favorite. Dude, I got little ones for days, but like I can't remember most of them off the top. I just fucking be saying shit sometimes. But yeah, so JCP introduced us, and I started with talking to Freak, and had him come link up with me one day, and we just fucked around and recorded some shit, and I I was pretty astonished at like where he was sitting at. I don't remember exactly how long he had told me he was. I'm pretty sure he was pretty young when he started making music, but like just where he was sitting at his age. Like I wish I had like been where he was at his age because I didn't start till around his age.
Really?
Like seriously pursuing because I didn't have anybody who was as dedicated as I was trying to be. And originally I was trying to be in a band.
Yeah. I remember on the first one you were telling me that the band first, and then you just straight into the hip hop.
Yeah, it took a mushroom trip, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be a rapper."
Yeah.
I actually had that in a song with Skrilla. It was like, first time I dropped a mushroom, I decided I'm a rap. Fucking dumb. All facts, no caps.
Yeah. And so like, do you like collaborating with anybody, or is it just people that you feel like you're close to your genre?
I'm willing to work with literally anyone because I don't like to be uh necessarily put in just a specific place, you know, because I do everything, man. I'm not anywhere near like the stuff JCP and Ginger be doing with that "Do You Really Love Me" type track. One of my favorite tracks of all time. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it. I promise you.
What, yours?
No, it's JCP and Ginger Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Another one I'm gonna try to get on here too. Ginger's fucking super saucy too. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I thought he was just a video.
No, he's a producer, rapper. He sings a little bit. I think he sings good. Like I think him and JCP are pretty dope singers. I wish I was as good as they are. Ginger don't believe that I be hyping him up as
Oh,
much as I do. I do the same shit for Freak and all them too. Like I fucking love those guys.
yeah, definitely saucy people, bro. I thought I didn't think Ginger rapped though, because I thought it was just a video. Because I know he made one of your videos recently. Well, not recent, but like,
Yeah, the most past couple months or so. Yeah, he shot the music video for Another Way off the Phased album, and I'm pretty sure he said it was his first music video. So I was just happy to be able to give him the work in order to start fucking around.
yeah, and dude, it was close by here, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
it was
shoot area,
some of the stuff was shot off like
11th
11th
Street.
Street,
Yeah,
right over by the
Taco
fucking
Bell.
yep. Fucking I remember I started work not too long after that, and somebody was talking about the currency exchange, and I was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. Then we drove over there, and I was like, oh, I shot a music video in front of here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, because I watched the video, very dope. I love the song. It reminds me of a lullaby, bro. The lullaby. I'm like,
Yeah, man, that's one of those songs where I really tried to
yes.
be different.
Yeah, I was gonna say, were you going for a singing?
Oh yeah, something. I was just some vibes, man.
Yeah.
I don't really try to put a label on anything I do because I don't think I'm like the tits at anything. I just fuck around, find out, and if it sounds good, like run with it.
Yeah, I'd definitely be singing that part, bro. It's the chorus, right?
Yeah. Slowly I try to find another way. That's
Yeah.
my fucking jam.
Dude, and how did you come up with that? Like, where were you at? And, like,
Let me think. I'm
was it just right off the head? Or?
pretty much see songs like that. I have a tendency to write when I'm like haven't been sleeping well and I'm just still up and like my insomnia acting up after a few days. I'm just like, okay, this kind of sounds good. Let me try to write something to it. And like that Facts song I have on the Phased album as well, that was the first one I wrote like that.
Uh-huh.
It said, move slowly into the bedroom. You want my help. And that one I wrote, I was like, I just got home and I was still staying with Trip and Mike. Just like passing out, but I heard the beat playing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I just got some shit for this. And like an hour or so, still up, dead tired. Finished the song. First time I used auto tune, but I just like put a little bit on the back vocals.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is saucy. Put it on repeat and passed out. It just kept looping all night. Woke up, it was still playing. Mike didn't even turn it off. I was like, my guy. I was so proud of that song because it was really me stepping out of my comfort zone. And fuck it, why not?
And when you say your comfort zone, bro, let's put that up. When you say your comfort zone, do you mean like trying out your vocals or going on a different beat or a different type of beat?
Oh, well, vocals more than anything because I've always prided myself in being able to rap to anything, and I mean literally anything. I'll be
Yeah.
chilling at work. Say I'm working a job where I'm in like a kitchen or something, and they got something that beeps.
Mhm.
If that beep goes on long enough, I'll just sit there and start rapping to it.
Like
I don't care.
rhyming,
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't
finding the
care. I
rhythm.
fuck
I mean,
around.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's it was so that was those songs were more for like me trying to do better with my vocals, and a lot of that is inspired by people around me like JCP and Ginger, my big brother Bandy, my homie Nate from I feel so bad right now. What's the band? It's Allborn.
Okay.
My homie Nate is for them, and actually, first time I heard him sing, I was fucking blown away because I didn't realize that because me and that man's met and another mutual friends of mine, he heard me rap and he's like, "Oh, I got GarageBand. I'm gonna whip up a little beat real quick." And we
Yeah.
started like writing raps to that. And then we did a song called "Better Days" that he had made the beat, a basic little skeleton, and we wrote it in the winter, recorded a little rough draft. Just last year, finished recording it for his album, and like, dude, he was the one who really like told me, yo, I dig how your vocals sound. I feel like we can put you in like a harmonizer or actually just singing this part. Like I'm like, don't Don't gas me up like that. Like, you really think I sound good? Because I know you fucking got them vocals, my guy.
Yeah.
Fucking, and yeah, so that really made me want to try to fuck around some more. And I picked up a couple things from him, like recording with him, to try and like figure mine out when I'm doing my thing. Because, like, there are times when I'm writing for songs like that, and I'd be like, super excited about it, and I'm just putting too much into the vocals, and it just doesn't sound
Really?
like, yeah, it just doesn't sound
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I can't. I'm not that great with it. I try to keep it as calm and
Yeah.
relaxed when I'm recording for those as possible.
Yeah, because when you sing, bro, you really don't go for a high pitch and shit, you know. You keep it
Mm-mm.
like low, and correct me if I'm wrong, like a lo-fi, smooth.
That's what I try to aim for. I actually got a close friend of mine, Swamp Sesh, what he goes by. Check him out. He's fucking saucy too. His ass been busy. I don't know if he's dropped anything new recently, but he dropped a couple songs. One was Moon and Pretty Eyes, and I used to say that like up there with that "Do You Really Love Me" song, one of my favorite songs of all time. I used to sing that shit all the time. I was even like, "Yo, bro, if you ever go to like perform these, give me a call so I can come back up your vocals because I fucking love this."
Yeah. And have you tried any? Have you tried any of their new songs on stage yet?
um, Let me see. I don't think I've tried anything like actually new because I've got so much music backed up that I just kind of switch out,
Yeah, I
and a lot of it
imagine
I still haven't dropped. I've only dropped.
because you uploaded since the podcast, I believe, like at least 5 or 4 songs, maybe, maybe.
I've dropped. So if I drop anything on SoundCloud, it's usually because the beat's not mine. I grabbed it off of YouTube or something. I'm not willing to drop it on my Spotify, or I haven't gotten the chance to pay for it yet. So everything that I make
Mm,
sure to drop on Spotify for sure. Unless
okay.
I'm dropping like a single or something, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna.
yeah, yeah. Because that's where I go for your music. For sure, your SoundCloud, and then for any videos or anything else, your YouTube second.
Yeah, if you want to check out like everything I've dropped so far, Spotify or YouTube, just like Professor Panda Topic in YouTube, and you'll find all the shit I've dropped so far.
Okay, okay.
And that
Oh,
still doesn't compare to like everything I actually have dropped that nobody knows
yeah.
or would know about unless you knew me. So I got all the Cyrus Nocturnus music, and even before that, I would buy like Psycho Jester for a time. And like there, I dropped 5 or 6 albums under that name.
Dude,
Like,
and fucking yeah, dude. That's the thing with artists, bro. Like you guys have so much backed up. Why do you feel that? Do you feel like it's just not ready, or there's
I don't know. I try to take time with everything. Like everything I have that's backed up, none of it I consider finished, and nothing's gonna be considered finished for me unless I release it.
Mhm.
And even then, sometimes I'm still like, I could have done this better, but it's already dropped, so I'm not gonna fucking. I don't know. I don't know. Is what it is.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And is there something? Is there a track that's the oldest that you haven't dropped released? It's just sitting back there.
oldest as of right now,
Yeah. I mean, you don't gotta be specific. Just
I'm trying to think. Like I just record the oldest would
is it like the beginning,
yeah.
beginning?
If I think like way back that far, I don't think I have anything like that old that I haven't dropped because it
Uh,
got to a point like before I switched names, I dropped everything I had. And even then, like under Cyrus, I didn't drop most of my projects the way I had intended. A lot of them I ended up dropping later down the road, just everything at the same time, you know.
yeah.
But I still dropped a lot on my YouTube at the time too. I was just so indecisive.
But you feel like you're getting better, getting better on it. Cause I feel you on that, man. I'll be the same way with my art projects, somewhat, right?
Oh yeah, like I, it's like my original plan this year was to drop like an album a month, but
An album a month?
yeah, because I have enough to. Like,
Holy shit!
seriously. Uh,
I mean, but if we're talking an album, how many tracks?
um, it depends. I'm pretty sure, what was it? Phased was like 12.
Holy shit!
Crazed was gonna be like 10. Dazed is gonna be like 10. Nomad's only gonna be 9. That's the next one that's gonna be dropping here soon. Um,
All
High.
you or collaborations as well?
Those ones are all mine. As for collaboration projects, me and the homie Pharma are getting ready to drop a project called Farm Party. Me and Ginger Jesus are gonna drop a project together. Me and Outcast Click would drop a project together. Um, Trying to remember who all I have.
Yeah, dude. So you've been working, bro. Like, how do you think of how do you think of so much? I mean, how do you say it, lyrics or music?
I just honestly, I just fuck around, catch a vibe with whatever I'm doing. With whatever I'm doing. Sometimes if I'm like producing and I don't really know what to do, I'll hit
Yeah.
someone up and be like, "Give me a number between 60 and 100, and tell me where to start from, wind, synth, string, and then I'll go from there and just try to."
Yeah, yeah, you're explaining that to me last time, right? You were giving me numbers,
Mm-hmm.
not on the podcast, but like the other time we kicked it.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Just right after the podcast.
yeah,
I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
yeah. Fucking, I actually just did that recently too because I was like, I wanted to create, but I just wasn't sure where to start. And like, high key, like I really like how it came out because uh, that specific number I didn't really have anything for, so I got to go download a bunch more and have a lot. It was like 89, so now I got a bunch of tempo 89 stuff to fuck around with, and what I put together, person who gave me the number and where to start approved. Like was surprised, like this is actually really fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like, I bet. And then pretty much everybody that's heard the beat since then has been like, "Yo, that's a fucking cool beat." So I'm super juiced to fuck around and see what I'm gonna do with that. And even then, like past 2 days, yeah, past couple days, I've just constantly been recording and crafting new shit.
Yeah, and you're still slanging the beats, right?
Yep, yep, yep.
Uh,
As much as I can. I a lot of the people I end up working with, more times than not, we're collabing. So, and I want to throw it on my shit, so I'm not gonna charge nobody for that.
oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got hundreds of beats for sale. It's ridiculous.
And I mean, sorry, I'm all over the place asking questions.
You're
Like
good.
I feel like a detective.
You're all
Like,
gravy, baby boy.
so when you make your music, now, but like, do you feel like the non sleeping helps you be able to create more, or is that just like?
That just sucks.
Because
It,
I know what you
but
mean, bro. Because
but like it helps for like certain things I'm writing for, because sometimes, especially when I'm fucking just living my life, my head's racing, and it's I have a tendency to try to do things, write things to be a little faster,
yeah,
or but when I'm like just dead to the world, I'm just kind of more calm and want to see if I can make it slower, and I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how my head works sometimes. It just things just happen, and they turn out saucy, and I fuck with it.
yeah. And the only reason why I asked that, bro, I don't really got insomnia like that. But like, there's times where I really can't sleep, bro. So I mean, the max I'll be up is like at least a day and a half.
I've been doing like things have been with the insomnia been seeming, I don't know, a little more stable lately. I've been able to fucking figure out a way to get more sleep, and it's been nice. It's a blessing.
Yeah, because I mean, and that's something I forgot to say right after is the longer you're awake, like it's weird to me, man. There's sometimes where I really don't think about something. I just do it, It's
Mhm.
weird, and it takes me a second to realize, like, what the fuck did I just do?
Dude, yeah, it happens to me all the time. Like you walk into a room and forget why you walked in the room. That's my
Yes,
daily life, bro.
like because I mean, after being up for 24 hours, bro, you're kind of tired, and then like you're I mean, after a while for me, bro, I'm like, man, why can't I sleep, bro?
Oh, it drives me nuts because a lot of the times I'll be laying down trying to sleep. I'll even feel tired as fuck. All of a sudden I catch a second wind, and I'm up and I'm going. I'm
Right?
like, all right, and then I
Like
catch a
you're good for
third and a fourth, and by like the 20th, I'm ready to cry. Like, let me sleep. There was one time I was like hanging out with my big bro, and he was watching TV, playing a game, or whatever. And I was kicking it in the studio with him, and I was just about to pass out. I feel the sweet embrace of sleep, and I felt like I was about to fucking fade out in an instant, and then I woke right up, and I was damn near in tears. I was just so tired, man. I wanted to sleep. I was mad, and he was like watching TV. I'm like, hey, it wasn't your TV, just fucking me up, just so you know. So I'm not like I'm just upset at myself right now. I had headphones in and everything, just trying to sleep.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Like fucking once you get that 1 second of like rest or something. For me, I once I wake up from that 1 second, bro, I'm good for like another 5, 10 hours, bro.
Oh, there was I was working this job, Jamco, and it was like a little warehouse deal. So we got like 10-minute break, a few 10-minute breaks, and like a half-hour break. I slept or tried to sleep on every single one of them. They come kick me awake, and then I'd hop right up and get back to work. I'd even show up early and just be like, "What are we doing today?" And
Yeah.
they didn't give a fuck what I was doing. They'd happily come wake my ass up because they know I'd be busting my ass.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, the music, right? You
Mm-hmm.
making beats, not being able to sleep. So what are you what do you got in the works right now besides Nomad? Getting prepared to do that.
So I don't know. I just really I don't for like project ideas. They're kind of random at times, or it's a matter of like situationally. Like I still have one I plan to drop more than likely eventually. It called dumpster in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
just because like I was driving around with some friends and we saw it was like Belvedere area where bumfuck Egypt, and there was just a dumpster in the middle of fucking nowhere, and someone had to say something about it. I'm like, don't you threaten me with a reason to pull over and get an album cover, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yep, I got it. I think I got it in here. Hold on, let me see. Fucking yeah, I just took a picture. And I was like, fuck it. It sounds like a dope name. Just some random shit. I could just throw some garbage tracks on it, you know.
And that's something I was getting into. I'm getting into recently now, dude. It's the fucking cover arts, man.
I've been seeing that shit. The shit you've been popping out is saucy, bro. And thank you for what you threw me. I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad you brought it up, man. Yeah, we definitely gotta take better pictures because I mean the pictures you sent me weren't bad. It's just when I uploaded it to my tablet, when I spread it out, oh shit, what the fuck? That's nowhere.
Yeah, out of anything, like I make all my own cover art. I just have, and now like I got another phone with a stylus in it, and I found some pretty cool apps, so I can basically do some of the shit that Skrill be doing with his words. And I'm like, ooh, level
Ooh.
up.
Oh shit, I see you, bro. Yeah, yeah, bro. I recommend if the kid like do with the little pencils, bro.
Yeah, I wanna my next upgrade I wanna get is a fucking tablet for fucking around with shit like that.
And not just that, bro. I think shout out Ren. Fucking he told me, bro, a music artist and also a photographer, a bunch of shit, right? He uses an iPad to make music on there too.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Really,
I
really,
I
I
really
was
wanna
surprised.
I really wanna get like
Like, cause it's I guess like a little like a mini computer, a laptop.
yeah, I'd love to get like a more updated MacBook just because like it comes with Logic. From what I think that's right. Don't quote me on it.
Wait, Logic the
Lo-
rapper?
for no Logic, the program, the
Oh, okay,
DAW.
okay.
Yeah, like because back in the day it used to just come with GarageBand. When GarageBand was like the basic version of Logic,
Mhm.
and I kind of know my way around that one a little bit because my big bro, shout out Just Jay, showing me how to use it on his computer. He was actually a big part of my growth too, helping me doing what he could to help me improve. And then, I mean, okay, check it. I'm not gonna front. He was a fucking asshole when we first started
Okay.
working together. But like, I always take everything people say to heart, so
Mm.
it'll help me improve. But like later on down the road, because we had known each other for years by this point, he's like, I'd introduce people. I'm like, you don't understand how nice this guy is right now. Still a fucking cunt. Like, and he's like, yeah, bro, you just gotta figure out how to talk to Panda. Like, if you're gonna come at him crazy, you gotta bless him for the things he did good, like a
Yeah.
puppy, like bad, but like good job on this. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's how you get positive reaction out of me. But like, it still helped me get improve upon from where I was at the time. So
Mm.
I'm still grateful. End of
Yeah.
the day.
Is there anybody you're learning from right now, or it's just all kind of self-taught now because you know the basics?
Well, at the moment, it's just really I try to take something from everybody I work with
Hmm.
because every little bit is improvement. Because I like to think I help people improve in some way, shape, or form every time they work with me as well. Whether it be confidence boost or they learn something they didn't know prior to that. I don't know what it is. People that work with me end up making some fire shit, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Not that they weren't fire before working with me. I ain't taking credit like that. Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong, but I love to see what comes from working with me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, definitely fuck with that, bro. Same here, man. I try. Well, I mean, I always try to share the sauce, of knowledge, whatever the best I
The
can.
sauce of knowledge.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, I fuck with that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, Brad. Ever since I met you, I use sauce. The word
Dude, I
sauce.
use the sauce. I use the sauce for damn near everything. Like saucy.
Yeah.
It's great. The sauce is fucking endless, my guy.
Hmm. Now, Panda Man. Well, let's just keep talking for a little bit. But um,
So you were asking about what I'm working on now.
yeah.
Other than like the albums I've mentioned and the collaboration projects, I just create. I just like wake up and more than likely just start fucking around with something and make something new or improve upon something I've already been working on.
And have you been working on instruments, or is just
I use a lot of loops, but I don't like to necessarily just use the loop that was there. I'll fuck with it heavy, not just with effects. I'll chop it up, cut it around, mess with it because I don't know. I'm not trying to be someone that's just like slapping a loop on there. But I'm not the best at playing instruments either. Like I'm still my timing isn't necessarily the best, so either way, I go back and if I'm punching stuff in, I'll go back and line it up so it's not off. Even though some people like JCP sometimes would tell me that just the natural sound of whenever you hit it, whether it be late or early, it would just sound right at the moment, depending on what you're working on.
and how do you practice that? I mean, I like, do you use a timer, like those
Yeah, I'll turn
pinwheels?
my program. Most programs do, but they'll come with a metronome, so you can turn it on,
Yeah.
and it'll do the click, click, click,
Yeah, yeah,
click.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, dude. What? Um, the only reason why I know that is because every music, movie, or video, or any video, any music, people that play instruments, bro, they usually have something like that. I always notice.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to not like using it because that was before I really tried to improve upon like instrument skills. Because really, all I use right now is my like it's like a keyboard with a drum pad on it. It's 240 or 24K. I don't know. It's a nice little board that my buddy gave me. Shout out Sam Finch. Um, and he gave it to me because he bought it for himself to try and start making music. But he was stuff with family and kids. He's like, I'd rather it go to use than this $200 piece of equipment just sit here and collect dust. And I was like, bro, bless. So I'll fucking once in a while just like light up, smoke, get as stoned as I can, turn that metronome on, and I'll just start playing with the piano, seeing what I can come up with. Fucking switch the plug-in out with like guitars or drums and just fuck around and find out.
Yeah. And how how is that, bro? Like, is it a headache? Is it
No,
easy fun? Like, does time go by?
I mean, I just have fun with everything I do. I love what I do.
And do you ever get headaches from it though? Sometimes.
Well, yeah. So the thing I get frustrated with most is like recording, because and I it used to be like anytime before I recorded myself, anytime I'd go to work with a new producer, I'd be like, hey, just like heads up, if I get frustrated or start yelling at the booth, like I'm not yelling at you, I'm frustrated with myself
Yeah.
because I'll stumble or I'll switch words up in the middle of trying to get it. Or I'll be super cottonmouth and just can't say the right words, and
Yeah.
it drives me up a fucking wall. And a lot of the times I'll get so frustrated because it's with verses that are songs that I've done practiced over and over and had down like right before I walked in the booth. Like yesterday I was recording something, wrote it, fucking went over it a few times, was like, okay, I got this. As soon as I started recording, I took 50 takes or so. I got to a point where I was like, look, bro, here's a handful of takes, vocal takes. If anything's fucked up, you have backup takes. You can just Frankenstein the shit, bro. Just here, I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I can, man. Yeah, I can imagine, bro. I mean, I don't. I have never made music. I seen how it looks, but like with anything, bro, after a while, like you do get frustrated with your own, craft and shit.
Oh yeah, you get especially like I spend a lot. It's really all I do, dude. Like I spend most of my time just doing that shit. Um, so I gotta remind myself sometimes to step away, take a break, and then come back and look at some of the shit I've been working on. Because when you focus on something so heavy for so long, it's just like I can't even describe it.
No, no, yeah, I've been there too, bro. Like with my art, bro, I'm sitting right there 24/7, bro. Like either drawing, painting, coming up with shit, bro. And there's times where I feel like I'm just slapping shit on there. So I gotta step back, let me eat, let me get high, let me go to sleep for a bit, or take a nap because I can't fully sleep more than 4 hours, bro.
I think the worst thing is though, like when I write a song and I completely forgot how I rapped it, and it's like fuck,
Yeah.
because I've completely had to trash songs because I just couldn't remember how I had said some things, or like I'll be fucking up trying to figure out how I want to flow something, or I don't know, man. It's just great. I really love what I do, and it doesn't matter like who I fuck around and do it with. It could be my homies' kids, or someone who's never done it, or just anybody that wants to fuck around and find out. It's just like a lot of fun for me, man.
Dude, speaking of that, because man, my head's all over, but speaking of that, bro, I don't know why I have the idea of trying to do music.
Dude, let me know.
I know, I know. There's a few people I want to tell that to, but then once I tell them, they're like, "Come on, bro, let's go." Like,
I promise you, bro. Like I don't know like a lot of the technical terms and shit. It's just like what is with my program. Like I'm gonna I have a new program. It's like Pro Sonus. It's just like I'm having a couple issues with like trying to get sound to play off my speakers. So
mm,
I'm just waiting to get that figured out, and I'm gonna upgrade and figure that because it's gonna come with more plugins for me to fuck with. But like I promise you. Like the easiest person to chill, vibe, and make music with is me, and you will have the time of your life.
yeah, yeah,
Period. Like
yeah.
it's great. Fucking my homie last night, Jin just came over last night. We recorded a couple songs, and he was talking about how he had to really get this other song done for his this Murderers click track, and right as soon as we start listening to other beats to fuck around and make something with just me and him, like he's immediately down jotting and like, oh, yeah, bro, I caught the vibe and I'm gonna make sure I come over and record with you as much as possible because I don't know what it is, bro. Like things just started coming to me and like I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know, it's great.
yeah. That's the thing too, bro. Like, it's not like I was kicking it with. Yeah, I really don't kick it with much, like just Skrilla, bro, or anybody that really makes music, bro. I really haven't kicked it with them too much, or anybody, unless it's the podcast. That's the only real time I have to kick it. But on my off time, bro, I'll be just coming up with shit, bro. Like in my head, like raps, and I'm like, what the fuck am
Write
I
it down.
doing?
Write it all down.
I was gonna say, what do you do, bro? Do you write it down right away, or do you just play with it in your head and then until you think it's actually something dope?
No, I'll immediately, bro. I've got notes in my like old phones and shit that are just like one word or a couple sentences or just because like I thought it sounded dope at that moment and I had something that was gonna go along with it. Write down everything because you never know.
Yeah.
Like I even go back on songs that I've done and I've got this like plastic bin just full of journals and
Really?
lyrics and yeah, I
Okay.
used to have a lot more journals, but I I now have this like binder I had for some years, and I went through like this stack of journals like this and just kind of compressed. I was like, what is all the good stuff I have in here? And I burned those ones. So I
Oh,
got
you burned them for real or
yeah,
just threw them
yeah, for
away?
real. I threw
Oh,
them in the
okay, okay.
fire. So the binder's like this big, and that's like all old raps, and because I want to redo them, I have a couple from way back that were super fire, and someone who made me realize that I was just kind of sleeping on a lot of my old shit because I was very, very critical of myself,
Mhm.
was JCP actually. He heard one of my oldest tracks actually and was like, yo, what the fuck is this? How have you never shown me this? And I'm like, cause it's garbage. He's like, what are you talking about? Look, bro, I'm gonna make you a brand new beat and we're gonna drop this legitly. Like, you need to redo this. This is cold. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
So it made me like take a step back and go and listen to everything I've made. And it's like, damn, some of these actually are kind of hot.
And do you feel like it was just because you're at a younger stage, you didn't really know what execution was, timing, and rhythm?
Well, no, it was just because I was super insecure about what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had always wanted to make music, but it wasn't until, like, really after high school that I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. And was telling people because I was embarrassed. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't have
No, no, I
much.
would imagine, bro. Like you gotta really have courage, bro, or whatever it is, like to really be like, hey, I'm making music, you know, because
Yeah, well, I just didn't have a support system that was super, super, like, believing in that. Like, the first person who inspired me to make music, which I'm pretty sure I said on the old podcast, is someone I lived with when I was a kid, and he'd always be playing his guitar and be playing like Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Corn type shit, just trying to learn. And now
yeah,
he's in a big band that's known more down south. And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. I
damn.
remember. Yeah, you told me
Yeah, my pops apparently was like, "You're just wasting your fucking time." Well, like, look at him now, dude. He's fucking doing it.
that. Yeah, but the reason why I say that is because I don't know if you remember too, bro. If I said in the first podcast, I feel like people that make music get harsher critiques, you know, or get judged harsher, you know, because it's
I mean,
music, you know, and
I wouldn't doubt it, but that it also all depends on who you talk to and their outlook on it. Because at the end of the day,
everybody.
even if you come to me with something that's not like absolutely the tits, dude, like I'll sit there and work with you and help you make it the tits, man. Because that's how it should be. You should wanna help people and help them improve and get better at what they want to do, not just like, oh, this is garbage, throw it away.
Yeah, I
No,
was like that. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I definitely was like that when I was younger. Like, if it wasn't mainstream, if it wasn't mainstream, I wasn't fucking with
yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's not always easy to get into the underground scene either, because I mean, there's a lot of music in the underground, man.
it.
Like,
Dude, I shit you not, man. That if if hip hop was black tattooing, then it's been diluted with so much water that it's clear now. You know.
yeah, so like, I don't even. I'm at
and
a
and
point where I don't like to even call my music as a whole hip hop because I don't make just hip hop anymore. I'm not just rapping. I'm singing now, like which a lot of people used to not think I sounded good, or when I was younger, singing along to whatever the fuck I'd be listening to. Deal with like, hey, who sings the song? Fucking let them.
yeah.
Like, wow, dude, asshole.
Yeah, but when I say hip hop, I mean like all the genres of hip hop, like just rap, like lo-fi and stuff like that. You know, and then again, I'm always wrong, so definitely correct me
No,
if
you're
I'm
not
sorry.
always wrong. No, no, no. You're right. There's a fuck ton of different genres like horrorcore and fucking East Coast, West Coast, fucking just a bunch of shit. SoundCloud rapper, fucking
And I didn't think that was a genre, bro. I really thought that was just a platform or
yeah. I
a
don't under.
type or whatever it's called.
I think it's just like the reason. because I don't know exactly, because I could be like way off, but just because like SoundCloud allows anybody to just post whatever.
Yeah.
So, and SoundCloud isn't just for hip hop either. There's a lot of people who post like EDM tracks. My
Mm.
homie Swamp Sedge posts his like
Yeah.
lo-fi rock songs on there, but I guess it's just like because you have everybody that wants to make music will just throw their shit on SoundCloud.
Yeah, and that's something I didn't know, bro, in the beginning. Uh, well, for sure, I think, right, on our first podcast, that like I didn't know that a lot of people now really don't like to be called SoundCloud rappers.
I think
And
it's just a goofy label.
yeah, I
I
did.
don't understand why you would call somebody a SoundCloud rapper because like SoundCloud's just a platform to post on.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. I'd never known. I just assume it was just like a title. The SoundCloud rapper, probably, right?
so
But
that must make me like a YouTube rapper or a Dat Piff rapper or
Spotify rapper.
Spotify rapper, bro. Like it's just goofy to me.
Yeah, yeah, and so do you get offended when somebody just associates you with SoundCloud?
I don't usually bring my SoundCloud up unless like I'm trying to show people my old stuff
Okay.
because that's where a majority of it is for sure posted.
Yeah, and I know nobody's calling you a SoundCloud rapper. I'm just saying, like, if it were to happen. Yeah.
It
Okay.
wouldn't it
Yeah.
wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
It is what
Yeah.
it is. I just end of the day, I make music for every kind of. I try to make music for every kind of genre. So like I could be considered a lot of everything if not.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. I definitely fuck with it. You guys got to check out the Sauciest Panda on all platforms.
You blessed, bro. I'm blessed to know you. You're phenomenal.
Yeah, but yeah, and then speaking of your music, bro, let's definitely, because now I feel like it's that time. If you want to head to the jukebox hour. Well, we got a few things, man. Because again, I'm switching up, I'm evolving, updating. We got the jukebox hour, bro, where we look at some of your music. You tell me about it. We could freestyle, or we'll save the last segment. I have in my mind after whatever you want to do.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
We could do a little bit of both, man. Up to you. Shit.
See, like freestyling isn't really. I fuck around. Don't get me wrong, but I haven't like. I used to be dedicated to freestyling back when I started, and I wasn't. I don't even think or considered myself good, but that's where like a lot of my younger homies when I first moved up here, we
Yeah.
just sit in circles and. I just find people who like to make music or wanted to try to rap and just fucking get them in the circle, and
Yeah.
then that's how a lot of that shit started with my original friend group, and actually how my little brother Kiyohiko, rest his soul, got into wanting to make music.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Why is that, bro? Like, cause I used to do that too, bro. But it was more like making raps and then also roasting each other at the same time.
Yeah, see, I'm not a good roaster. I'm not much of a battle rapper, man. Like I get my good joke in here and there, so like I'm not gonna try to do that in my music.
No,
When I
but the people I used to kick it with, bro, right before Vic Rivera, fucking Chris Jeebus, Dre, LGC, all them, bro. Like the people I was kicking it with, bro, they were just partiers, right? People that just like to kick it, party and stuff. But even with those people, bro, when we would get drunk, me and the boys would get in a circle and like just start rapping for no reason,
Dude, it's a
bro.
lot of fun. Like it's a lot of fun. I remember when I used to do this shit. I don't drink like anything like I used to. Like I used
Yeah,
to drink. So uh I'd always run into people who'd be like drunk as fuck and thinking they're the tits at rapping because they have a little confidence when they're drunk, and then
yeah,
they want to be like, oh, I could definitely step in a booth and do this, then do it. And you can slide tomorrow and we can figure it out. And they're like, no, no, because I got to be drunk when I do it. Then no, you don't. Like, that's an excuse,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like, you can do it. If you can do it when you're drunk, you can do it when you're sober. I hate it when people say that shit.
Yeah,
Like, because, I don't know. I believe in people. I believe in people. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You don't
yeah.
need fucking.
You don't need that liquid courage.
No, I mean, does it help?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does. It
fucking,
does.
but you don't need it, man. You just gotta fucking use your head.
Yeah. But Yeah, but if you did want us to freestyle, bro, I would be joining you as well. I'm not.
Yo, I'm gonna think on that, but I'll definitely like play some songs if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want. Maybe I'll play some of the unreleased shit because I recorded a bunch of shit yesterday.
If you did want to show me something new, bro, send it to my email, and then meanwhile we'll be playing some of the stuff I want to talk to you about.
Okay,
Yeah,
bet.
bet, guys. So if you're with us, we're gonna head to the jukebox hour with my boy Panda, man. You guys gotta try out some of this sauce, bro. All
Sauce,
right,
it's saucy.
let's save that one for later. Let's.
Yeah, I was just talking about it with someone last night. I was being shown like songs of some other rappers doing like their own version over like old songs. Like it was Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I was like, look, mine's might not be as cool as hers, but like I'm working on have been for a hot minute my own version of like Korn's Adidas.
Corn Adidas?
Korn, the band,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know the song Adidas, All Day I Dream About Sex.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, so like I had it's always a song I wanted to sample too, so I looked the song up, fucking pulled the guitar, sampled it, made my own beat, kept the hook like not the exact same, but I made a hook just to be on the same path as the original song and just fucking hit it. Like high key, I want to send it to John Davis whenever I figure it out, but I gotta wait till I'm like really finished with recording it. I gotta be super confident in the song because, oh, it's one of those, man. Like I just wanted it to be perfect.
So with that being said, guys, let's play some Panda. First song is Stupid. Stop it. Or wait,
Stupid.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen Bad Reader.
I'ma just keep it moving. Tune out the world with this music. I ain't got it all together, but you must think I'm real loopy. Like some scary movie doofy. I don't need your presence truly. So don't try to come get used to me. Ain't even got a clue how I became this man I grew to be. A 6-foot titan who drips so.
Yo, my nuts got the little homie snooze on it. That one, that's not one of my beats either. That's something he picked out from YouTube, and I was like, all right, fucking run it. I'm down.
Okay. So you guys want to hear the rest of that song? Definitely go check it out on SoundCloud. Links down below. Bro, like sauce, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I was. That one was just like, I was kind of feeling a little emotional, and I was like, I don't know. I had some like heartbreak tracks I had been working on because I ain't really focused too heavy on writing anything like that since I was doing more like lo-fi beats way back in the day.
Uh
And I was just like, fuck yeah. Fuck this bullshit.
and that's something I want to talk about, bro. Because I don't know if I brought it up on the podcast again. Do you feel like? I mean, did you say this? Where'd you get the beat?
The beat, I got that from YouTube.
Okay.
It was just a YouTube beat, which I rarely do nowadays because I just make my own shit.
Yeah, and there's something I want to ask you. Do you feel like YouTube is the biggest underrated producer?
YouTube?
Yeah.
Probably.
If that's a weird question.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know, because a lot of people be posting their shit on YouTube. I refuse to post my beats up. Really, I used to originally when I made like the Professor Panda page, and that's how I got my first bit of sales actually. But I just thought about it because I had pulled a beat off YouTube afterwards, and I was like, man, anybody could just go and pull my shit off SoundCloud and call it theirs if I don't have like my tags in it. And so I was like, fuck that. And more times than not, I'd rather just like deal with the people myself. I don't want anything to be posted up or to be on any sites to be purchased. Like if you're getting beats from me, you're getting it directly from me, like all exclusive, all yours, like no middleman bullshit, and no one else is gonna have it other than me.
Yeah. I definitely feel you on just posting it, bro. Because some of my designs, like I don't know if you noticed, like they have a Z mark in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my watermark. So that's just in case I post it, somebody can just screenshot it,
Yeah, because
re-edit it.
I've seen some bullshit like that happen before, even amongst like bigger underground artists. There's this guy Worm. He's actually from out here. He's got a nice little following from what I understand. He's more of like a horrorcore artist and shit.
Ooh,
Uh,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
yeah, like ICP in them. He's that's
That
like
that
horror. That's like horrorcore.
oh, okay.
But horrorcore has a tendency to also like be heavier and shit. He's
Yeah.
on like the heavier end of it. Well, he posted an album cover. I think it was like a couple years ago or something. Because a lot of the artists I've got on my Facebook and shit, I've uh, had like more than likely since my first Facebook when I was trying to interact with people. So
Mm.
anytime I make a new one, I try to go add everybody back. But from G59, what's his name? Like Suicide Boy Ramirez. Ramirez stole his album cover, like damn near the exact same thing, just like switched it up a little. And it was like, damn, that's fucking bogus.
But
Dude was just like, fuck you too. Like,
what? I mean, no, that's fucked up. When they say fuck you, when they take something, like if you don't give props back to where you took something from, bro, that's kind of fucked up.
yeah, facts, dude. Like, I always want to give props to.
Well, you got it right because you did it for a reason. It's not like you're like, oh, let me take this so I can make money. Well, at least for me, I don't take something just so I can make money, bro. I take it because I want to pay homage, bro.
Yeah.
If I charge, it's because I'm charging so that product can get made. If I take
Facts,
something,
facts. Like I got my prices aren't even too high on my beats. Like it's like $60 a beat for me. That's a fucking steal when you got people who be posting their shit up on YouTube and
Mhm.
exclusives are like $300+, bro. Get the
Damn.
fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's
not
a
that it's like even necessarily worth it at that price, because at the same time, if you're grabbing one of mine, if there's anything that needs to be changed or say I record you over it, like I'm gonna still be mixing and mastering and putting all that
oh,
extra
okay.
work in. Like I want my shit to like I have a standard for myself. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I
no,
mean?
no, no. I definitely feel that, bro. Same here. When you buy an image from me, it's not like I just give you one image and be like, pay me. I
Mm-hmm.
give you variations of colors if you need something to be edited, like the silhouettes of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a from scratch drawing, bro, like I'll send you the silhouette where it's just color and just the outline. So that way you can make merch or have somebody edit the idea if you wish.
Yeah,
You know.
and if like I happen to have like some of these younger cats will fuck around with the same program I use, so like it's got that collaborative feature, so I can add them to the project, so I can add them on there, and they can record their shit if they're not recording with me, and then I'll go back and mix their vocals and make sure the track is mixed accordingly to their vocals, and if they want a little something different added on to it, then like I'm fucking down. Just I want it to sound good. I want to make sure it sounds good to the
Yeah,
best of my ability. And
yeah.
not just for me, not just because of my standard, but I want it to sound good for you too. I want you to be happy with everything.
Yeah, dude, I definitely would want everybody to be happy with what I give them because, yeah, but I definitely don't want to be known as the artist that just makes shit and then sells it.
Mm-hmm.
But, but yeah, I definitely don't want to get too far along in the conversation, bro. I definitely want to head to the next couple of songs, man. Uh, this one, we're gonna do one more song and then I want to hit you with a video.
This is an oldie.
The shame and slither slowly through the rain. The hate inside I can't contain. I miss my Puerto Rican baby. Trying to make sure she don't hate me. So I've been real distant lately. Crave a touch, so keep it safely. Far away as cracks are shaping. Fall apart along the pavement. Pick the pieces up and save them. See, she loved me in the face. She rarely ever say it. No.
Yeah, so that's not one of my beats, and I'm still in love with that beat. I can't
Yeah,
remember who the producer is. I still like will hop on YouTube and randomly look up beats to at least write because it's nice to find inspiration that way.
yeah, dude, there's so much, and that's the reason why I asked that, bro. I don't know if we got off topic, but the reason why I asked, do you think YouTube's the biggest producer? Because they have like so many producers on there, bro, or people
Facts.
that make stuff, bro. And
It's one
bro,
of the biggest creative outlets for sure.
dude, because every majority of every artist that has come on here has told me, "Oh, I just go on YouTube. I just go on YouTube, find a beat, and then sample it." And then I'm like, "What?" I feel like
I don't know. I go on. I don't really think about going on YouTube. Usually, like it's used to be like the only thing I did because like I've produced since I started rapping, but I wasn't focused on my production like I was my rapping. So I pick it up here and there when I felt like comfortable with doing it. So like it used to always be look up YouTube beat after YouTube beat, like, but I don't think of it. I don't think about it anymore. I'm barely on YouTube. So like it's like my homies around me. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can go look up some random beats to write to, can't I?
Yeah, but it's not every time. Like, but the majority of them do say like I do go on. But if it's not YouTube, they do go to like a buddy of theirs and get a
Mm-hmm.
beat, when they want to spice up.
Like honestly, I only want to fuck with like people I know when it comes to production. Like, and I don't necessarily mean like know personally, but like even just know as an artist, like, and have worked with or tried to work with. I don't really want to just grab shit off YouTube,
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro.
but it helps for inspirational lyrics for sure.
Yeah, I could do this like so much, bro. People be so creative, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, and let's get to the third one, man, because I definitely want to play the video, bro.
Feel like I'm fucking up again, but fuck what you heard about me. Tell this trippy Panda make it, I will never quit. Make you think I'm heaven sent, elevated above the rest. This life a game of chess, ain't got any time to get rest. Till I swim in the pool of hundies and lay my head on the chest. All bloody, you a dummy, oh honey, ain't it lovely?
Even if I didn't like a cartoon at the time it came out, like it would usually end up growing on me.
Yeah.
It's hard for Teen Titans Go to grow on me. I really, really don't fucking care for that show. But if I'm like,
which one? The
Teen Titans Go.
Okay, yeah.
Like I can't
It's
really.
funny.
If I'm like fucking stoned or drunk or something when it's on, like yeah, it can be fucking funny. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that to him. But like when I see Teen Titans, bro, I want to see the Teen Titans like what I was watching back in the day. Actually, from what I understand, they had dropped one more season for that on the DC platform, if I remember correctly. Yeah, bro, that shit was my fucking. That was
Dude, yeah, the OG one, they can never beat it, bro. When I remember when they announced Teen Titan Go, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yes, I said the same shit, bro. And then I watched it, and I was just like lost hope in all humanity.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the animations because it makes it somewhat funny, but it's like it's not gonna be.
I don't know. Like
They kind of.
I usually just like wherever I'm at, just flip Cartoon Network on immediately, whether I'm watching or not, just to have cartoons going. But now, come to find out, like early in the morning, it's fucking after Adult Swim and all that shit comes on. It's like fucking children's block where it's like Coco Melon and all that shit. Now, fuck that, bro. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to watch none of that.
Oh yeah, that song, bro. Can you tell us a little bit about that song? I'm sorry if I'm making you repeat.
No, you're good. You want me to tell you about the Sloth remix?
Yeah, the Sloth remix.
That one was just like, and I fucking love my boy JCP. We always try to show each other what we're working on, and he had sent me that, and I was just like, bro, I love this. Fucking, how do you always make all the beats I fucking like? And please let me remix it. And then I think he passed out or something, so I started to write to it over his song. So I didn't have the instrumental, I just had his song playing. Kind of fucked me up because I had to block out him rapping and try to focus on the beat, and that wasn't easy for me. So
and like, was he cool with it? Was he cool with it? You doing that? Like, you
remixing it?
Yeah.
I asked him if I could.
Yeah, sorry about the backtracking, but again, like
audio stress. Yeah, I asked him if I could remix it, and actually, that whole In the Cut project were all beats of his that I've pretty much had picked out since me and him been fucking with each other. Or he had happened to make it at the time I was around him, and I was like, I want this, this, and this, and just waited till I paid him off, and I had already had like whole songs written to him and everything. There was only like one or two tracks on that project that were brand new. Most of them were old. one of the first couple. I had a whole song written for, but I ended up rewriting it because I was like, fuck around and do something different. Yeah, I think it might sound better. And then, but I did use a little bit of the original for one of the verses, just cause like I had to.
Yeah, dude, definitely sauce, man. Yeah, man. Again, big fan of JCP, bro. Like his shit, is definitely dope.
Yeah, like a lot of like where I feel my growth started in like loving what I do because before I didn't was when I started working with him and we started making songs like that
Mhm.
or Squatch or like I don't know something about him and I working together. It just like both of us really
Dude,
grew as musicians.
yeah, I don't know if I said it on the fucking no, cause no, the second time we kicked it, bro. That's when you're telling me about more about JCP, and you're showing me his songs and stuff. Cause you had your laptop, you're showing me a bunch of shit, dude. And I told you right, like you and him and maybe a few other artists, bro. If that like should do something
I'd be trying
like
to
a
work
click.
with everybody like and I try to be gathering people up together to do that, but everybody a lot of the times, or at least more times than not, just really want to do their own thing. So everybody's got their own little separate clique, or
Yeah, that's
they
true.
don't feel like
Eh,
some people are going to work or try to put in the work that they may. I don't know exactly the details because I'm not saying that they don't that people don't want to work with each other, but to work on something where everybody has to focus on that rather than their separate careers. I mean, I can focus on my separate career and all the collab projects I'm doing. I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, and my bad for saying that because you are right. I'm over here telling you to click up with people when I don't even like. I haven't done that, you know. And it's
No,
not.
you're good.
Yeah, there's nothing bad about it. I feel like, but if you if you got, in my opinion, bro, if you got to click up with somebody to really fuck with them, are you really fucking with them?
I man, see,
Like me, bro, I'm Zstudios, right? But
but that's your brand. That's who you are. Fuck
yeah,
yeah, like um,
nah, I'll fuck with anybody, bro. Like you don't have to be with me or buy my brand or nothing. All I ask is just if I if I want to work with you or fuck with you, just show me the same respect. And
yeah. At the end of the day, like I'm I would love to be just like completely banking off music, and one day I'd like to think that's really gonna happen. But more times than not, I'm more than happy to like barter with like I'll do work for you if you do work for me, like or what yeah, throw me a verse on this beat and I'll give you the beat if we'll figure some shit out
yeah,
or do up some art for me and I'll throw you a few beats or make you some customs, give you some verses, um
because I mean that's how I feel like the fucking click started, bro. Like people people just I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, man.
I know what you mean. Like
Yeah,
people just getting together to work with each other rather than have to,
help each other, you know.
yeah, help each other grow. Um,
Because I feel like the clicks is sort of a way like if that person if we're in a click, right, and you grow, I'm growing with you.
and that's how I like to look at it too.
Yeah,
Because any and everybody I work with, I hope to grow with and grow with me.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. Because same here, bro. Like if you're like, hey, Angel, man, I need to know who has the best graphic, who has the best merch, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You
hmm
don't, you,
I do my best to network. Ever
yeah.
since I was like in high school, before even just making music, I've always introduced everybody to everybody whenever I met somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and again,
And
shout out for hooking me up with the Outcast boys, bro.
yeah, thank you for having them on, man. Like, I'm excited to see how all of them grow. Like, bro, they're already fucking saucy. Y'all
Yeah.
already know, but
Dude,
I love talking about my people.
yeah, man. So after the kick it, cause we gotta do pictures, photo shoot. Um, fucking bro. Yeah, bro. Again, yeah, thank you for the playlist, man.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Fucking, I, I love what I do. I'm gonna say it till people are sick of fucking
You
hearing it.
you do meet interesting people when you do meet a general hobby. Or, I mean, people would call it a hobby or something.
Well, there's some people that do it for a hobby, and some people that just do it because that's that. Like, I still got a lot to learn, but in no way, shape, or form would I call what I do a hobby. You know,
Yeah.
but I do know people who do it as a hobby or just once in a while. Cause
And I hope I didn't mean offense, bro.
no,
Cause
not at all,
yeah,
not
yeah.
at all.
Cause that's how I grew up, bro. My parents, when I did draw, bro, they always did say that's more of a hobby. Like a job is something, like.
Yeah, but like it
But
can,
it's different
can
now. It's different now.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
It can be a hobby, or you can make what you're good at a career.
yeah. I think at the time, bro, growing up, because I was little when they told me that. Like at the time, it wasn't really a job. Like it wasn't a job unless you're really talented and famous. That's it. But you just did it on the side, I
Yeah, I
guess.
don't.
Oh no, criminalism, and when I say that, like tagging,
Mm-hmm.
But even that, look at it now, you
Fuck
know.
yeah, dude! Like I like to fuck like this was originally a tag I did.
Really?
Spaz. Yeah, man. I used to like. I'm not. I don't consider myself an artist, but I like to fuck around graffiti and spray paint and shit. But I ain't
Allegedly.
nothing like you guys by any means, bro. Like on the big hooligan thing that he did for the downtown
Mhm.
festival. Uh, the Professor Panda was something I originally just real quick, and then he went back and fucking Dre went back and sauced it the fuck up, and I love it.
Okay.
Like I love you guys. You guys
Uh,
are so fucking dope with the art.
yeah,
I wish I could do that.
yeah, I know. Me too, bro. I mean, the I could do not with those letters, but everything around it. I could do that, but like not with spray can. Some of that's marker. The effects that's spray can.
I don't know. I'll fuck around here and there and pick up a pencil and open up one of my notebooks, look for a clean page, and just see what's up.
Yeah.
I used to for the longest time hate writing my verses and shit because
Yeah.
I thought it was just all fucking chicken scratch, and so I switched over to my phone,
Uh-huh.
and it was just recently that I switched back over to paper. Surprised, I shouldn't be surprised, but like I gained up a lot of fucking paper that I've already written on and have built up in my little Panda arc,
Yeah.
and uh, fucking, but I was doing that in order for repetition and helping with memory, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna go back to writing, and it's gonna be all fucking chicken scratch and shit,
Mhm.
and well, now I write like really, really small and as clear as possible. But there were a couple times where I've written some shit up like, "Hey, anybody who got some handwriting we can fucking read?" And I'm like, I don't know, like I'll write a couple words and you let me know. And they'd be like, "Your handwriting looks kind of cool," and I was like, "Oh,
No
really?"
shit. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I hate writing. Like, if you see my writing, it looks fucking horrible, bro. You'll be like, no way he's an artist, bro.
No, bro, I believe it. I believe it. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta pay me for my signatures.
I sit
And
down and concentrate and try to make the words as small as possible. Like I had a couple buddies who did like I think it was architecture, art, like learn to be architects in class and shit, where they only had so much room to write shit, and I'd see how small these guys could write, and then I was like, well, I'll see how much I can fit on a page.
yeah, bro, I can't do that small writing, bro, because I can't read it after.
Yeah, I have
but
problems with that sometimes.
but I have problems reading in general. but yeah, man, I definitely don't want to keep you longer, bro, because we are at about almost an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, last time we were what 4 hours?
No, 2 hours, bro.
2
2 hours.
hours?
I think. I
I thought we
think.
went longer than that.
No, yes, I think kicking it after. I think so. But yeah, bro. I definitely want to finish it off with your video, if you don't mind.
Oh, go right ahead, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So with that being said, because we're gonna end it, and this is just gonna play your video at the end.
But
Yeah, yeah. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching, man. I definitely appreciate it. Everybody, stay in tune till the end. Uh, Definitely check out Professor Panda on all platforms and stay tuned and stay safe.
The sauce is endless. Fuck with the guys. Dead Rose Click. Hooligan for life. Outcast Click.
Slowly I